Today on Sugar Spun Run, I'll be showing you how to make peanut butter Rice Krispie treats. Hey Sugar Spun Bakers, Sam here, and today I'm so excited to be sharing another carefully tested, well-researched, and perfected recipe. Today we are making a fun peanut butter spin on my classic gourmet Rice Krispie treats. I think you're going to absolutely love these, so let's go ahead and get started. First thing that you want to do is grease yourself a 13x9 pan. I'm just gonna use a little bit of butter to lightly grease this. This is just gonna make it easier to get those Rice Krispie treats out of the pan when they've cooled. Next, we'll move over to the stovetop, and you're going to need a large pot. In this pot, we're going to add 6 tablespoons of salted butter. I am using European style butter because I really love the extra flavor that it adds to my Rice Krispie treats, but just regular classic salted butter would work fine here too. Now, what I found when I was making this recipe was that adding peanut butter to Rice Krispie treats is actually a little more complicated than it sounds. You would think you could just drop in some peanut butter and everything would be great, but I found that when I added peanut butter, if I added enough that I had a nice peanut butter flavor, the texture got kind of weird and the Rice Krispie treats would crumble. If I used less peanut butter so that the texture stayed pretty nice, you didn't have a good peanut butter flavor. In order to have a nice pleasant texture and a strong peanut butter flavor, I actually took some notes from my Scotcheroos. Because of that, we'll be using light corn syrup in today's recipe. It works wonders here. You're going to need a ½ cup of light corn syrup. Add that in with our butter. We're also going to add a ½ cup of granulated sugar and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And we're just gonna melt everything together over medium-low heat and stir occasionally until the butter's nice and melted. Now, don't be tempted to crank up the heat while you're doing this so that the butter melts faster. It's important that this goes slowly because we want our sugar to melt as well. All right, once your butter is all melted, you're going to want to grab 5 ounces of mini marshmallows. We're gonna drop these right in here, and we are going to stir until the marshmallows are about 50% melted. So partially melted, but not completely melted. This will just take a minute. You never want to overdo it with marshmallows or the end result is going to be dry, brittle Rice Krispie treats. So everything is looking nice and melty here. So I'm going to drop the heat down to the lowest setting. Oh, there we go. And now I'm going to add my peanut butter, and this is 1 cup of creamy peanut butter, though I guess you could use crunchy peanut butter too. I do recommend using like generic regular peanut butter rather than the natural kind that separates. And we're also going to add a ½ teaspoon of vanilla extract. And we're going to stir this constantly until everything is nicely melted together. Make sure you scrape up any peanut butter that's trying to stick to the bottom of the pot. All right, the peanut butter is nicely melted. Everything's pretty smooth here. So now I'm going to remove this from heat. And now I'm going to immediately add my remaining 5 ounces of mini marshmallows and 6 cups of crisped rice cereal. We'll stir until everything is completely combined. Ah! I can save some of this. Okay, salvage what I can. Keep stirring. You do have a limited time frame here, so we're just gonna cut our losses. You don't want your marshmallow peanut butter mixture to cool too much while you're mixing. Oh my gosh, what a tragedy. All right, so once everything is completely combined, you don't want to overdo it here either. We are going to spread our mixture into our greased pan. Move everything over. It's hot. This is always a little bit tricky for me because this is a heavy pot. So I'm going to use my spoon spatula. Transfer everything over. Now, I do want to spread these evenly once I've added all of the Rice Krispies into the pan, but we do not want to press down super firmly or anything on them. We don't want to make them too compact. Doing that could make them a little bit too dry and too brittle, which I don't love. I don't think anybody likes that. We want them nice and soft and a little bit gooey. Spread everything gently. And there you have it. Now all we have to do is wait for these to cool so we can cut into them and enjoy. And clean up my mess. I need to do that too. All right, now these have had about 10, maybe 15 minutes to cool, so technically they should probably cool a little bit longer, but I'm just gonna go ahead and dig in right now anyway. Oh yeah, they're super soft still, which is not a problem for me, but they are extra gooey this way. Once they've cooled completely, they'll be a little bit more solid. Oh yeah, look at that. That's just how I like them. That is how you make my favorite peanut butter Rice Krispie treats. I really hope you guys try this one out, and if you do, please leave me a comment and let me know what you think. I always love hearing from you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. You really should probably wait like an hour, but I don't know, I just can't. They're so good.